The word just is the foundation of justification. And the first time that we saw this verse in what we read today, or saw this word, is the just shall live by faith. Now that's taken from Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 4. And in that verse it says the just shall live by faith. The Hebrew word that is used there is tzaddik, which means righteous or just. And actually just and righteous are synonymous terms. So when we are justified, the literal meaning of the word itself is that we are made righteous. Now, that is just the literal meaning of the word, but we also, when trying to understand what something means, we have to see how the term is used. And in Galatians chapter 5, it actually lets us know what justification is. So Romans chapter 5. So Romans chapter 5, verses 16 to 19 will let us know. So starting at verse 16, it says, and I want you to notice a couple parallels here. And not as it was by one that sinned, so is the gift. For the judgment was by one to condemnation, but the free gift is of many offenses unto justification. For if by one man's offense death reigned by one, much more they which receive abundance of grace and of the gift of righteousness shall reign in life by one, Jesus Christ. So notice there's this gift, and this free gift is of many offenses unto justification. In verse 16, and verse 17 it says the gift of righteousness shall reign in the life. So notice that it's paralleling justification and righteousness. So to be justified is to be made righteous. Now again, continuing, it makes it all the more clear. Verse 18, therefore, as by the offense of one judgment came upon all men to condemnation, even so by the righteousness of one the free gift came upon all men unto justification of life. For as by one man's disobedience many were made sinners, so by the obedience of one shall many be made righteous. So notice, verse 18 says that even by the righteousness of one, which we'll examine what righteousness is in a moment, by the righteousness of one, it is given the free gift to all of justification of life. Then in the next verse, verse 19, by the obedience of one, many are made righteous. So justification and being made righteous are the same. It's not simply being accounted as if we were righteous, or accounted as if we are righteous. It's actually being made righteous.